Conference for All or Nothing, a great night of World Championship Boxing to be held this Saturday, October 25th from O2 Arena, London. It is all being brought to you by Frank Warren for Queensberry, in association with Platform Sports and Gold Star Promotions, along with their great sponsors. 32 Red, Unibet, Riyadh Season, The Ring, That Prize Guy, Global Next Trade, Vow Nutrition, and Flex Miles. A big thanks to those great sponsors. Well, a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that this great event will be broadcasted live worldwide on DAZN by now at DAZN.com. Let's now welcome our press conference participants. First, Mr. Michael Ridout of DAZN. Manager of Fabio Wardley, Michael Otho. Manager of Joseph Parker, David Higgins. Mr. Spencer Brown of Gold Star Promotions. International Boxing Hall of Fame promoter, Frank Warren of Queensberry. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event, it will be the Big Boys of Boxing. 12 rounds scheduled for the WBO Interim Heavyweight Championship of the World. Let's now welcome the fighters. First, the challenger from Ipswich, England. Undefeated with 19 wins, 1 draw, 18 of his 19 wins come by way of knockout. Ranked number 6 by Ring Magazine, let's welcome the undefeated, hard-hitting challenger, Fabio Wardley. And now let's welcome the defending champion from South Auckland, New Zealand. His professional record, 36 wins, 3 defeats. 24 of those 36 wins coming by way of knockout. Ranked number 2 by Ring Magazine, he is the former WBO World Champion. And this Saturday, the defending WBO Interim Heavyweight World Champion.
Thank you.
Lupe Soliari, Laauli, Alemani Etoa, Joseph Parker. And now we hand things over to your host, Mr. Debsani.
Thank you very much, Thomas Driver. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final press conference ahead of the highly anticipated, highly debated, and highly significant heavyweight showdown taking place Saturday night at the O2 London. Whilst Alexander Usyk sits at the top of the division with each world title belt, behind him there is a growing queue of determined, dangerous and restless challengers, all vying for their place, vying for their spot and vying for their shot at World Championship glory. At the very front of that queue today is Joseph Parker. Ranked number 2 in the world by Ring Magazine, he is a former world heavyweight champion who has had a taste of that rarefied air at the top of the mountain. And he sits here today, hungrier than ever to get there again. But that climb to the top of the mountain is one that is fraught with danger. And on Saturday night, that danger comes in the form of the heaviest hands in the heavyweight division. Fabio Wardley has proven himself to be a one-punch knockout specialist. His ability to find a way to win in the face of what often appear to be insurmountable odds has seen him rise to recognition as Ring Magazine's number 6 ranked heavyweight and one of the most dangerous fighters walking the planet today. So you can feel it. There is a heavyweight storm brewing here in London. And whilst many will get swept away or damaged by this storm, it is in the eye of the storm that both Fabio Wardley and Joseph Parker truly come alive. And it will be in the eyes of the world that the winner on Saturday night will be most worthy of that shot at Alexander Usyk's crown. We'll be live around the world on the global home of boxing, DAZN. Ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday night for both Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley, this is all or nothing. I'm going to get an opening word from both of the fighters before we speak to the rest of the table, managers and promoters, etc. And Joseph Parker, I want to start with an opening word from yourself, because it's actually been 7 years now since you were last world champion. 7 years you've been trying to become a two-time world heavyweight champion. The fight is called All or Nothing, but it feels more like all or nothing for you, because it feels with a loss, it's a long way back. Give us your thoughts here, heading into Saturday.
Hello everyone, good to see you all here. Thanks for coming to the press conference. Me here as well. Team Parker, my wife. Yeah, for me this is all or nothing really. I'm not really thinking of losing this fight. I'm wanting this fight to win. And once I win, I'm going to move on to the next fight. I respect my opponent, what he's done in his career and how he's prepared for this fight, but I'm a different level to be honest. And I'm going to train on Saturday night.
And Joseph, just on that is a word that you have used in the build-up, level. You believe you're at a different level. So explain to us here, what level are you and what level is Fabio Wardley?
You'll see. You'll see on Saturday night. I don't really want to explain the words, I want to explain the action.
Well, let's bring in Fabio Wardley here. Give us your thoughts, biggest moment of your career. This is it, Saturday night, it's all or nothing.
Yeah, massive night coming up on Saturday. Massive for the pair of us on this table, and massive for me at this stage of my career as well. It is obviously the biggest part of my career, biggest part of my life coming up, and so far so good for me. Every time I do step up, I rise to the occasion and rise to the challenge, and Saturday is going to be no different.
One word which I keep hearing, which we've heard already today, levels. What do you make of it when you keep hearing that Joseph Parker says it's going to come down to levels?
Yeah, the separation between levels and where Joe is and where people think I am has been a common theme with me throughout my career, to be honest. It's nothing new that I'm hearing. Every time I step up to a new level, it's always like, this is the step too far, this is the step too far, until obviously I come through, I win, and then okay, well, it's the next step, it's the step too far. So for me, it's nothing new. I relish the challenge. I look forward to stepping up, proving people wrong, proving doubters wrong, and showing that I am very much at the top level of this division.
Okay, Fabio, Joseph, both of your mics are live. We'll speak to the rest of the table, but feel free to chime in at any time. Let's bring in Hall of Fame boxing promoter Frank Warren. And Frank, this is truly a significant moment in the heavyweight division. Give us your thoughts, please, heading into Saturday, and what this means.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What does this fight mean? This is the most significant fight, I think, at the moment in the heavyweight division. It's the best one out there. These two guys have stepped up. None of them needed to make this fight. You know, Joe Parker, he's the interim champion. The WBO already ordered that Usyk has to defend his belt against him, that he was injured. And Joe said no, he wants to fight anyway. And Fabio, again, he's in a fantastic position, and he only had to wait his time, and he would have got a crack at it. Said no, I want to fight as well, and not only that, I want to fight Joe Parker because it gives me a chance to jump and kill him. And you've got to take your hat off to them. They're fighting men, proper fighting men. We've got a superb fight here, a brilliant fight. Queensbury and DAZN are bringing another great heavyweight fight to the viewers. And you know, you look at it and you look at they're talking about levels, and I get that and understand that. And you look at a former champion, world champion Joe Parker, who's on a fabulous run, you know, beating Piccoli, Zhang and Wilder, doing it in style. And you look at Fabio, who no amateur experience whatsoever, a couple of white collar fights, but done everything that has been asked of him. He's had 20 fights, he's undefeated, knocked out 18 opponents, and stepped up a level each time. And the one thing he has got going for him is he does have a level, and that's his explosive power. I don't care how good you are, if he catches you, you're going to be in trouble. And with Joe, you've got somebody who's been there, done it, and continuing to do it, and you look at the both of them, the superb condition they're in. These guys have trained They've not left anything, no stone unturned. They're in their best condition, and you're going to get something special on the night. And the prize is there for the winner. The winner gets to fight Mr. Usyk. He gets to fight him the WBO belt and the other 3 belts. Mr. Usyk has said that he will take that fight early next year. So that is the prize. It's all or nothing for the winner.
Thank you very much, Frank. So much on the line on Saturday. It's also a big night for the Zone. Let's bring in Michael Ridout from the Zone. This is exactly the sort of heavyweight showdown that you guys are becoming known for.
Absolutely, and Queensbury, of course, and heavyweights. So thanks, Evan, thanks.